Okay, so last video, I think we pretty much saw, well, as much as you can see on video, a dart fly over 215 feet flat, and obviously a difference if you do a trick called bowing in the darts. What does that mean exactly? Okay, the practice of bowing in the darts actually comes from pellet guns. And on a pellet gun, this is a point here, crown, then you have this little recessed part here to cut down the drag, and then you have a cone on the back. And the thing is if you put it in, and a Nerf gun will do it too, okay, if you put it in, especially if you got timing rings, the dart will tend to, yeah, you can kind of see it if you look real carefully. There's a little bit of a, like it's touching the back of the brass, but it's still not tightly against the brass. Yeah. Fire it right in the beginning, you have a little bit of air loss. Well, that air loss can be 5 cc's, 6 cc's, 10 cc's. It all just depends on the condition of the dart. Usually, when you want to do average range tests, that's what you want to see, what your average is. Now, there may be conditions where your darts get squished, or for example, you want to hit somebody farther away, and you want a little more back pressure. So here's what you do with a dart. You basically take your thumb, and this is two-handed, so this is going to be really hard to show you. You take your thumb when you're loading it. Now you'll notice I took out the barrel in that video, and I had the dart here, and you just take your thumb or your pinky, like that. What that does is that. See that? It opens up the center of the dart, and it also makes us just slightly bigger. So when you load it in, look at that. It is pressed against that. Real nice. Real nice. It is hugging the brass. Okay? Now that's a nice thing about your priming with a single blaster rather than a mag fed, is you normally don't have control of how the dart ends up when it's into the pusher. A single blaster, you do. You have a lot of control of your darts. And if you want to shoot very far away, that's important. You could just keep unloading your mags until you actually hit somebody. Yeah, you can do that. Or you can do it the really snazzy way. Take maybe 3, 4, 5 shots. Okay, let's do it with this Explorer dart here. And that's Explorer head, but prototype helm. Okay, so you see that? It's all bowed. Yeah. Put that in. Look at that. Look at that. That is just sitting in there, just waiting. Okay? Now this one I'll try to aim. The other ones I wasn't really. I almost got it. A little hard to do one-handed. As you know, this blaster's got some pretty serious recoil. And although the Mauser fire at close range is the most accurate, you've seen me just pick up the blaster, shoot at that target, and hit it like almost every time I try. This blaster is a little, how should we say? I would say not as accurate at close range, but more accurate at far range. I know that doesn't make any sense, but when you're talking about darts that will tumble or start to lose velocity at maybe 130 feet, 140 feet, compared to a dart that doesn't really start losing velocity until it's like 180, 190 feet, okay, or doesn't lose significant velocity, because you are gradually losing joules and losing velocity as you're flying. In airsoft, they call that joule loss. A bird of prey has a lot of momentum until the end. So typically when I'm firing at something, it will dive before the dart changes direction. And that's 200 feet, 200 plus feet. Amazing, I know. How can such a little blaster go that fast? Well, let's just put it this way. It was years and years of research and design, trial and error, and liking the single system better than the turreted airgun system or better than magazine fed. If I really had to pick a blaster and somebody sat there and said, oh no, you can't shoot single blasters anymore. If I had to pick another kind of blaster, it would definitely be a long shot. Without a doubt, a long shot. At least with a long shot, I got pretty good control. But this thing, if it misses by inches. And if there's a little gust of wind, like you saw that one, like this one in that video, the last video I did, the dart was going all the way there until probably it crossed the house behind mine, and then it started veering slightly to the right because it hit a little pocket of wind between the house, and that pushed it a foot over. If not for that, it would have hit that bush. I mean, that's how accurate one of these are. But it was not without a lack of some serious hard work. But okay, there you go. That's how you bow your darts out. That's how you do it. Until next time, this is Chris Cartea saying, don't you go changing, and don't drink any scotch younger than 12 years old. Peace.